Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Scientist channel. I'm Victor Hamza. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 9/11, being that today's September 11th, and I thought it appropriate because I talked about before Mandela Effects on my channel to talk to you about the Mandela Effects on that I've seen that happened through 9/11. Just say from the beginning, I'm not cool about 9/11 still, and it still upsets me to talk about it. I guess a regular guy in a lot of respects. I'm not one of these guys that break up in tears, over everything. But that was a day that I remember crying really hard. Anyway, I do remember everything about it, and I actually had to go attend a business meeting, and I went to New Jersey, and I was driven by a coworker, and when I went down, I saw the Twin Towers on the way down, and I said, boy, doesn't the Manhattan skyline look beautiful? And that was about 6:30 in the morning. And anyway, when 9/11 happened, I was in a group of about 80 workers, co-workers. 80 of us. We had a meeting from all different districts, and there was 80 of us in a circle. Everybody was talking, and the authorities of the group, I remember, came and they tapped me on the shoulder and pulled me out of the group. I was the only one that was pulled out of the group, and they informed me what was going on. And they said at the time, the Pentagon. At the time it was the Twin Towers, I believe. Yeah. So Pentagon get hit too, and it was crazy. So I remember hearing that one tower was, hit, and then there was a second tower hit. Now, for people who were of age in my family, me personally, I never mentioned this before, I'm ex-military. I already did my stint, and I got disabled, so I couldn't rejoin. For everybody else in my family, extended family, they all joined the government in some respect to do their part. So it did affect a lot of things, because I was watching this show, and they said, what did you do, not just on 9/11, everybody talks about that, what did you do afterwards? Well, I couldn't re-up. What I could do is research. So I started researching what the heck was going on, and so many crazy things concern 9/11 that you never hear in the sorry, this phone's all over the place. You couldn't hear it. So for instance, there was a Fort Knox that was underneath the Twin Towers with billions of dollars in gold that was from Saudi Arabia and other countries that would deposit it under 9/11, under Twin Towers rather. And then when the story is that after there were trucks leaving, and then afterwards there was only, they recovered like a few $1 million in gold. The rest was gone. I've heard that heard that story from a number of sources. The other source is the other story that you hear is the owner of the Twin Towers took out a $3 billion insurance policy against terrorist attacks a few weeks ago, before 9/11. So that you hear a lot too. There is also the story, conspiracy stories, which have been proved out to be factual. I actually watched a video, and they said on the video, in the comments that this is going to be taken down soon. They won't allow this. And I watched a video, and they actually had footage, which I believed to be true, of Mossad agents who went and they actually showed them in the Twin Towers in a room with the bombs. And what they said was that they were a basketball team from Israel. That was their cover, and they don't really play basketball, right? And they were in the Twin Towers, and they had full access to the Twin Towers for weeks from the quote-unquote owner of the Twin Towers. He gave them full access, and they went through and they put explosives throughout the building because they had full access. And then that was what happened. So they were Mossad agents, that I've heard as well. The one thing that you might not have heard, but I remember, is there was another a van that was, I think, a year previous. I didn't think about it till now. That was found in the Twin Towers in the basement parking lot, filled with explosives, and they were able to find that out before it exploded. So the story, quote-unquote storyline, is that the passports for the terrorists were found on the ground. Now, with a little singed, to me, that's impossible. You can't find parts of the plane, but you can find passports on the ground. Now, the Mandela effects were that the smoke changed color, the lines of the Twin Towers themselves look different. There's a hotel, which there never was a hotel, and that there were only 2 towers that fell. Then it was 3. Now it was all of the buildings, fell, which makes no sense. So those are some of the Mandela effects going about it. The one that was the most strange to me, a lot of it's strange, is that the hotel. I made a joke that maybe it was for time travelers to have a hotel to stay at, but so they can investigate. But the smoke was very strange. Let me know what Mandela effects you see about 9/11 in the comments. And yeah, it still bothers me. What else? What else is going on about 9/11? Well, I just heard something today. They were saying about the 3,000 people that died on 9/11. So I do know extended, friends and family members of people that I know that died on 9/11. Met a lot of people whose families were affected. And the thing about it is, I've been to, a lot of things about it. There were 5,551 people that died on 9/11. And I prayed on it. And I said, gee, if there's some kind of Mandela effects going on. How about we have, instead of 5,531, which was the number, which I don't forget, how about we'll have less people died? If that's the changes, now it's, as I heard something, I didn't research it again yet, is 3,000. So 2,500 and change people less now perished on 9/11, which is a good thing. So I've seen the changes hit where less people are hurt than before. So I think that the Mandela effect affecting 9/11 is a good thing, because if 2,500 American lives are now saved by the Mandela effect, or whatever, that is, to me, a good thing. So just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and sorry for the camera shaking and the bad lighting. I get comments. It seems like the only time I want to talk about things is when I'm driving. Anyway, like, subscribe, share, as they say. Let me know what you think. All right, bye-bye.